Scott. Holy Scott. Welcome to Red's Workshop. I got a box. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Alright, as I'm sure that you already know from the thumbnail and the title, we've got Ahsoka from The Mandalorian in her Corvus card back. I'm also going to try to get my hands on the deluxe version. Hopefully I can. It sold out every time that I've tried to get my hands on it. But we got this one. So, she looks really great in her bubble. She comes with the 2 lightsabers. And then really, really amazing looking card back. Love that. And then on the back, it's got Bib, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Yoda, the whole gang. And then the next wave that's coming out with Fennec and the Death Watch Mandalorian. I think she was a part of that wave. I don't know, I canceled my wave because I couldn't afford it. But let's get her out of her plastic prison really quick. Alright, and here is the figure. Let's get a quick close-up on what is a really, really nice Rosario Dawson head sculpt. I still wish that Ashley Eckstein would have portrayed her in live action, but even her her headdress looks a lot... I mean, I know it's not a headdress, but they're not Leku. Montrals? Whatever the... Wow, and now I can't even remember what species she is. Good heavens. I'm a bad Star Wars fan today. But whatever they're called, they look better on the figure than they do in the show. And the card back does like a really good job of... She's got her head leaned forward, so it makes them look a lot taller. But... yeah, and I've got the animated Ahsoka figure from The Mandalorian, or from Clone Wars Season 7 to compare with as well. So her head will go all the way around, but it's hindered by the tails. I'm just going to call them head tails. Otherwise, she's got a decent little bit of forward-backward and side-to-side. And then her arms will break 90 really nicely, and then go all the way around. Then just barely breaks 90 at the elbow. And unfortunately, just a swivel joint at the wrist. No angular movement up, down, or in, out. And then she's got a rotation at the chest and a little bit of forward, backward there. A little bit of side to side as well. Then the nice part is these thighs. You know me, I like some good thighs. So she's got really nice split, and then her legs will come forward and backward really far, which I really like. Then rotation at the thigh as well. And they did something really cool with the leg joint on here. So it's hidden really nicely by this cloth part that comes down and over. So it will come way up because of the way that it's cut. Look at that. That's a single joint. That is just a ball joint under there. And it will rotate at the knee as well. So yeah, really, really cool cut. I really like how they handled that. And then she also has forward-facing rockers that will come really nicely forward and backward as well. Whichever way you want to consider those. So, real quick, one moment. Let's talk about her lightsabers. So here is the shorter one. There we go. So you can see the sculpted details on there. And then the longer one is the only one that has paint apps on it, if this will focus. There we go. Now this one has paint apps on it, but you can also see the sculpted details on there. And they did a really nice job with this. So let's get her holding these. So here she is in comparison with the animated figure. And I much prefer the head tails, of course, on the animated figure. They're a lot more accurate. And this one, the live action one, which is 20 years old, 25 years older, should have even longer horns and tails than this. And I've heard that they're actually going to change how her head tails are handled for when she appears in live action next in her own show. Take that with a grain of salt, though. Could just be a rumor, but I think it would be really cool if they did that. Oh, I guess this one's dropping her lightsaber. Please hold on to that. Thank you. Yeah, so I really like this one to have a Clone Wars Ahsoka on the shelf, but this is going to be the one that gets primarily the most amount of play for me, just because I really like Rebels, I really like The Mandalorian, and I love Ahsoka. She's one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. I love people that use white lightsabers. They're very, very cool, or I guess they're kind of clear on here, but... And I like that... Like, I just like unconventional lightsaber colors. So I really like yellow ones. I like that they gave Rey a yellow one. I hope they end up giving Grogu a yellow one like we've seen in concept art. So, just one second. So here she is with the Rey Island Journey cloak. This is the one that I previously put on my Clone Wars Ahsoka. But now that this is going to be my main Ahsoka, she gets the cloak. Yeah, I really love this. I think this looks great. I know that I don't have the deluxe one, but it makes it feel deluxe to me. It feels a lot like the deluxe one. And I almost think it looks a little bit better. I like the cut of this cloak a lot. So, let's get her stood up. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you're able to get your hands on this one or the deluxe one, whichever you're able to get. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I'll see you in the next one. Make sure that you do the like, comment, subscribe thing. Share with a friend if you liked it. Thank you. Bye.